Partnered by Times Influence.
India's creme de la creme from various industries were being honoured at the country's most coveted Next Brands Brand Vision Summit and Awards 2018. The evening witnessed felicitation of icons who are powering India's growth to a global superpower.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Next Brands, I, Danny Jim, your host for the evening, welcomes you all to the Brand Vision Summit 2017-18. In association with Nakshatra World, channel partner Times Now, Bright Outdoor Media, and invitation partner Entertainment Design Company. We at Brand Vision are very honored to present to you the Extraordinaires, an honor bestowed to those who rightfully deserve it. I'd now like to invite Ms. Chandrika Maheshwari, founder, Brand Vision and Next Brands, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I extend a very warm welcome to all of you to be a part of Brand Vision Summit Season 3. It's an honor to have you all here with us to celebrate this evening of unparalleled success and commitment. Brand Vision came into existence in year 2015, and since then, it has been instrumental in recognizing luminaries from different sectors who are committed to deliver not just best to India, but globally. Brand Vision Summit, in a short span of 3 years, has garnered immense love from its target audience, owing it to the mix of personalities and brands that we have year on year. The honor extraordinaire, as the name suggests, is for personalities and brands that have excelled in their fields of work. But most importantly, we honor that extraordinary streak in them that does not let them settle for anything but the best. We are always on a lookout for these awe-inspiring tales, be it of an MNC, a startup, or our regional icons who've shaped the future of the country. Thank you, everyone, and many, many congratulations to all those who will be bestowed with this title tonight. And my heartiest thanks to all our associate partners and Next Brands team who take Brand Vision to newer heights with each passing year. Thank you very much for your undying support.
It's now time to unveil the cover of the second edition of our coffee table book, The Extraordinaire, Testament of Roaring Success. May we please have a big round of applause for us as we present to you the sensational cover of The Extraordinaire. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your breath as we now move on to what we've all been waiting for, the most awaited part of the evening, the announcement of the Extraordinaires 2017 and 18. May I please invite Mr. Sharad Maheshwari, Chairman, Next Brands and SN Group, and Mr. Mahesh Thakkar, Director General, FIDC, to join us on stage to do the first set of honors. For the first honor of the evening, may I please have Mr. Deodatta Kurane, Group President, Human Capital Management, Yes Bank, to please come up on stage and receive the felicitation on behalf of Yes Bank as the Extraordinaire brand. And also on behalf of Mr. Rana Kapoor, sir, as the Extraordinaire Business Innovator. Next in line, we have Mr. Rajiv Prasad, President, India Operations, JK Tyres. Also, we'd like to felicitate the great leader behind this magnanimous group, Dr. Raghupati Singhania. have the pleasure to invite Ms. Rohini Iyer, founder and director, Raindrop Media, for her felicitation as the powerful Woman Achiever. Now, under the category Powerful Woman Achiever, may I now have the pleasure to invite Miss Nidhi Dua, Country Manager, Marks & Spencer, to receive her honor. The next recipient for the Powerful Woman Achiever, we have a very young and dynamic film producer with us. Ms. Prerna Arora, producer and founder, Crearge Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, Prerna, of course, couldn't make it today, so we request her father, Mr. Virendra Arora, to accept her felicitation on her behalf. Moving on to our next honor of the evening, may I now have the pleasure to invite Mr. Amit Burman, Vice Chairman, Dabur, and Chairman, Light Bite Foods, to receive his honor as the extraordinaire leader par excellence. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. May I please request you to stay back on stage to give our next set of felicitations for this evening. Thank you, Mr. Maheshwari. Thank you, Mr. Thakkar. Thank you very much. Can I now have the pleasure to call upon Mr. Vivek Mehta, Head Marketing, Only Vimal, Reliance Textile Industries, for the brand felicitation. Next, I'd like to call upon stage Mr. Nisar Ahmed, Chancellor, Presidency University. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a personality who's one of India's most desirable men. Mr. Arjun Rampal, ladies and gentlemen. Sir, may I please have you on stage to receive your felicitation as the extraordinaire dynamic personality. Thank you, Mr. Bhavan, for being with us. Arjun, we cannot let you go before you say a few words. Sir, your thoughts on this felicitation ceremony hosted by Next Brands?
I think it's a wonderful award. Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all the recipients of this award. I think extraordinary, I guess that means that we are not ordinary, right? But I don't think anybody wants to be ordinary. But I am sure you all will agree with me when I say that the only way to be extraordinary is to keep it simple and real. So to simplicity and realism. And thank you, Next Brands. Thanks you, Times Now. Thank you all, and congratulations to everybody else. Thank you.
Thank you, Arjun. We would like you to stay back. I would also like to call Mr. Yogesh Lakhani, Chairman, Bright Outdoor Media, to join us on stage, please. May I now call upon Mr. Saurabh S. Dhanorkar, Managing Director, Phenolics Industries, to receive the felicitation. May I now have the pleasure to invite Mr. Karan Israni, Chairman and Managing Director, CK Israni Group, to receive the honor for his prestigious brand. And now, we have a very dynamic leader, Nohera Sheikh, Managing Director, Hira Group, coming up on stage to receive her felicitation as the powerful Woman Achiever.
आज बहुत ही हम सब के लिए अच्छा दिन है और मैं सबसे पहले अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करती हूँ और उसके साथ साथ जो नेक्स्ट ब्रांड वालों का भी मैं शुक्र अदा करती हूँ। ब्रांड वैसे ही नहीं बनता है, ब्रांड बनाने के लिए लोगों को बहुत मेहनत करनी होती है, जब जाकर कोई कंपनी, कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, कोई स्कूल्स, कोई कॉलेज, जब जाकर वो ब्रांड बनते हैं। मैं एक छोटे से वक्त से, छोटे हालात से मैंने बिज़नेस को स्टार्ट किया और बिज़नेस को मैंने इसलिए स्टार्ट किया था कि मैं सोशल वर्क करूं और लोगों के लिए काम करूं और मैं ख़ास कर से ये बिज़नेस वुमेन्स एम्पावरमेंट के लिए और वुमेन्स के लिए काफ़ी ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ के साथ मैंने ये किया है। एम्पावरमेंट पे आने के लिए 3 चीज़ों की बहुत ज़रूरत होती है। नंबर 1 एजुकेशन और उसके बाद सोशल वर्क और नंबर 3 जो है उनके लिए इकोनॉमिक को ग्रोथ करना और नंबर 4 पॉलिटिक्स में भी हम मजबूत रहना। तो मैं नेक्स्ट ब्रांड के लिए काफ़ी मुबारकबादी पेश करती हूँ कि वो ऐसे प्रोग्राम और ज़्यादा करें और ब्रांड को एम्पावर में लाने के लिए, ब्रांड के लिए किस तरह से करना है उसके लिए बहुत ही मेहनत करें। मैं सबके लिए थैंक्सफुल हूँ।
Ma'am, thank you very much, ma'am. Next in line, we have a very flamboyant leader, Mr. Tapan Singhel, Managing Director and CEO of Bajaj Alliance, representing a magnanimous brand. I would now like to invite Mr. Gunjan Srivastava, Managing Director and CEO, Bosch and Siemens Household Appliances, to please come up to receive the felicitation. And now may I call upon a very dynamic entrepreneur, Mr. Deepak Ori, CEO, Lebua Hotels and Resorts. Arjun, thank you very much. Yogeshji, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Ori, may I request you to stay back, please. I would now like to call upon Mr. Saurabh Bhattacharya, President, Marketing and Sales, Nakshatra World, to join Mr. Ori. Next we have a woman of substance. Please put your hands together for none other than Ms. Shilpa Shetty Kundra for her felicitation as the Extraordinaire Brand Connect. May I request you to please share your experiences through this journey, ma'am.
Thank you so very much. I'm elated. This truly is like a validation in ways of saying to me that my choices have been right. And I stand for the things that I endorse. And I really think, you know, being a brand has taken me so many years. And what really is a brand? For me, I think people have to say what they think about you when you're not in the room, and that's the brand you are. I have to credit Anishi, my brand manager, my very dear friend Rohini, who manages my PR. You know how difficult that is?
It is, definitely.
Thank you so very much. I feel worthy now.
Thank you, thank you, of course. Ma'am, may I please request you to stay on stage, join our presenters for the next set of felicitations. Leaders of leaders, it's time to call upon Mr. Sunil Agarwal, Director, Kamdhenu Group. Now may I call upon Mr. Naveen Tahiliani, Managing Director and CEO, Tata AIA.
I think a brand has to convey a promise to the consumer. It has to evoke something which is interesting, exciting, useful, depending upon what the brand is trying to sell to the consumer. A business, on the other hand, has to deliver that promise day in and day out. Do it sustainably, do it cost effectively, so that it operates in a framework which different stakeholders are expecting it to. So there are shareholders who expect the business to make money, give them returns on capital. There are regulators who are expecting the business not to cross boundaries of compliance. There are distributors, potentially, who are expecting the business to be a source of livelihood for them. So a business has to take care of multiple stakeholders in addition to the consumer. Of course, consumer is at the center of any business, but business has broader stakeholders as well. But a brand, I think, is solely focused on what does it do for the consumer day in and day out.
Next up, we have Mr. Sanjay Mehta, Managing Director, Teleperformance, to receive his honor. Can we now have Ms. Satya Vadlamani, Chairman and Managing Director, Murli Krishna Pharma Private Limited. May I now please invite Mr. Dilip Sringapur, Director, Elica PB India. And now, I have the pleasure to call upon a very beautiful face of the Bollywood industry. She's none other than Miss Vani Kapoor for her felicitation as the extraordinaire rising star.
For me, it's been very important to be part and be associated with, be it a brand or a film, which I truly believe in and I'm excited about to be associated with. I feel incredibly fortunate to have worked with two such credible directors in my, such a short span of my career. And thank you for such a wonderful appreciation.
Can we now have Mr. Avnish Kumar, Director, Neeru's, to receive the honor for his brand. May I now please call upon Mr. Nimish Thakkar, Chairman and Managing Director, Zuvius Life Sciences, to receive the felicitation. Of course, we have people on his behalf. We now have a dynamic leader, Mr. Nikhil Arora, Managing Director and Vice President, GoDaddy India. I would now like to call upon Mr. Praveen Kumar Nedungari, COO and Founding Director, Incredible India. And now, a very charming young lady is here to join us on stage, Miss Dishi Somani, Director, Dishi Jewels. And now, a very talented young woman who's made the country proud. May I please call upon Miss Shrishti Kaur, Miss Teen Universe, to receive her felicitation as the extraordinaire Young Woman Achiever. Shrishti, on this occasion, may I request you to say a few words.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. I would like to start by thanking the Next Brand for inviting me here and giving me this honor. And it is wonderful to be the youngest entrepreneur of India. I have launched my online store by the name of Ellie Ferris, which means having wings. So I really wish that today's youth, they follow their dreams and they get that wings to fulfill their dreams without any fear, like I have done. And thank you so much.
Next Brand's Brand Vision Summit and Awards 2018 felicitated achievers, brands, and leaders who are helping India rewrite milestones in the fields of business, arts, literary, philanthropy, and many more. In the next episode, we bring you more from the gala event.
Partnered by Times Influence.